many people often ask, how did we end up here on this property? And
Yes.
it's a great story because I had never driven on the road where we live. And I got detoured because there was an accident, and I ended up on Wrightstown Road one day, and I'm coming down the road and I saw a sale sign on this very old property, and I pulled in the driveway. You could tell no one was around and the place was empty, and all of a sudden a car pulled up behind me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in somebody's driveway. And just to give you an idea of who we are and our background is, Chris will say it's in my purse. I bring her purse. I won't go in her purse, right? And here I am in somebody's driveway. I was so upset about it, right? Well, of course, the woman gets out of the car. It turns out she's a realtor. And she says, oh, would you like to see the house? And I said, sure.
Oh.
So I go into the house and I fall immediately in love with it. But what's my problem? What's my problem? I'm looking at a house without my wife. It's the death knell. It's the death knell. So in those days we had the old bag car phones, and I called down. I was able to get down, and I got her down in Yardley. We lived in Yardley at the time. And I said, oh, you're never going to believe it. I was driving down the road and I told her the story, and she goes, you're looking at a house without me? Are you kidding me? So she immediately wanted me to come down and pick her up and take her up. And I said, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it.
But she knew I would, of course, this was a strategy on his part.
So I eventually, it's snowing and the place looks like a winter wonderland as we drive back up. And she says, what are you talking about? It's gorgeous. I said, no, you're going to hate it. And we walk into the house and she fell immediately in love with it. And she turns in a stage whisper and says, what do you mean this is not nice? And the realtor started laughing. I started laughing. And are you ready? 15 minutes later, we bought the house.
Get out that quick?
It was just meant to be.
It's funny. You said I walked in and I said in a stage whisper, what are you kidding? I mean, I love this place. Here's how I felt when I walked in the door. I walked in. I had obviously never seen it before. It was not in good repair. As a matter of fact, we went into the living room and there were I was born and raised in Philadelphia. So, I mean, I don't know from mouse poop. Okay. So I walked in, I walked in and there were these little things that looked like rice on the windowsill. I said to Tom, what is that black rice in the windowsill?
Black rice.
He goes, honey, it's not black rice. Okay. But I'll tell you how I felt, mouse poop and all. I felt like I was home. And every time I walk, and it's true. Don't I say this all the time, Tom? I feel safe. I feel like I'm home. And now with the business on the property, we share that home with
so many people,
the people in Bucks County and our other customers who come from other places.